All right, looks like we are live YouTube. So thank you very much for joining and hanging out with me this evening. I am actually in the process of processing this video that I shot today at Hampton Sydney College. They had a rugby team. They had a rugby game this afternoon, and drove up there to shoot it. I did not drive stream, as you know, because if you were, and you guys didn't even know about it, to be honest with you. But yeah, just getting on here right now. Good evening, Gen C35. Just Gen C35. Thank you very much. I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gone live, right? Dominic, good. Thank you very much for lurking. Enjoy. I hope you hope you like it. I'm basically just going to edit this video here, and thought I'd share along with the whole process of this. It's going to be a short and a pretty quick edit, I think, just from a standpoint of I'm putting together everything that I shot today, and just wanted to. It's been a while since I've done something, and sometimes you just got to press record, and that's what we're doing. So thanks for joining and hanging out and enjoying this live stream as I talk through. Feel free to ask your questions. It'll be nice to actually do something and interact with the chat at the same time, not driving and interacting with the chat. I am turning on the Apple TV right now so that I've got some lighting here in the background. YouTube, and I just realized that it was not on. Otherwise, it would have been on earlier. I created a 10-hour video that is of a peach yellow screen. In other words, I use this as lighting because I've got a TV right here in front of me, and you'll see it as soon as it comes on, how the difference in lighting or in light that it'll give me. Maybe. Skip? Where's the skip button? Oh, I guess I can't skip. I have to wait 90 seconds to skip. Okay, there. So you see how it gave it a little bit of it brightened up the room a little bit. Just a little bit, right? Wait, on my channel, my friend. Okay, yeah, I'll let me go ahead and click on that for you there. Just Gen C35.
Whether you want to increase sales,
And
generate
we'll
leads,
mute that, and we'll just play that in the background. Yumortarlarini birakan bosek, insect that lays its eggs. Interesting. I'm watching it right now. Cool. 7-minute video. All right. You know what? I'm going to let it play in the background so it does. Nadia, so it plays out. Nadia, Texas channel. Good evening. Thanks for joining. Howdy. All right. Let me help you out here with this here too. Cooking with Safia. Thank you very much for joining also. Yeah, I'm just going to do a quick edit here. We'll give a few more minutes for some folks to trickle in because I did start the stream early. And it's nice to see all the new faces, all the friendly faces. Coast to Coast Drones. Bill, good evening, brother. How are you? Appreciate you hanging out and joining this evening. Yeah, so I'm basically just going to talk through this really quick edit that I'm going to do. I shot drone footage. I used 3.5 batteries. Three and a half batteries today. And I didn't capture all of it. I actually forgot to hit record at some points because I was at a point where I wanted to conserve battery. So I started to just hit stop and then record, but I'd missed the play. But that's okay. It wasn't too much that I missed. We're going to find out here soon enough anyway. But the first thing I did was I downloaded all the videos that were actually on the thing. Laugh out loud, I'm trying to watch you and have the gang playing Devour on the other screen. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what? I was watching it, and what a neat looking game, but I'm still trying to figure out how to play Fortnite, and I've gotten pretty good at it, at least because I'm winning. I guess, does that mean I'm good? And getting some eliminations in it, but yeah, that's what I've got going on right now. Fortnite, primarily. In fact, I did a Fortnite live stream the other night. In fact, I have an idea here. What if so this is my Fortnite, if you will, this is how I do Fortnite. I've got my controller camera here, and I've got my face camera here, so you guys can still see me while I work on Adobe Premiere Pro, which is the program that I use to edit the video. So first thing I'll do is click on New, project name 20240406, and Hampton Sydney College versus VCU. So rugby. I know it's rugby. And we're going to put it into this projects folder here, and no template, and we're just going to create it. We're not going to create a sequence from anything, just create, because I'm going to drag and drop everything in. Yeah, and it's kind of dark to me also. I really like all the colors that are in the in Fortnite. Even though when it gets dark in there too. But that's cool. Who knows? Maybe I'll play it in the future with those guys, because it is fun to play with friends. I actually just started playing Fortnite I first started playing Fortnite with my brother, his kids, and my son. And now I just started playing with Sean, Edge FPV. I just started playing with Sean and hanging with JD. Started playing Fortnite with me. In fact, I saw JD on earlier when I just finished my game, but I was kind of smoked from that game. So I did not ask him to play, and he had just gotten off the computer. But let's see. All right, so I've got a new project open here, but I want to reorganize the folder here. So this is the folder that I shot, and these are all the videos that were on the drive for the computer in this drone here. Well, I just haven't downloaded anything in a while, because I'd shoot video and I'd forget to download it because I got started doing other things. So let's just reorganize this a little bit here. 202402224, and that was drone number 028. So when I'm ready to also open a new window, when I'm ready to edit those videos of the stuff that I had shot, I'll move it over. But we're gonna do this by, oh wow, I shot video on March 15th. That was the last time I flew this drone. It's been a few days. So we're just gonna move everything over to here so that nothing is, so to speak, in the 4.6 folder. So here, good. All right, bring that back up, and we're just gonna drag all of that footage over, but not every single file. So first thing I'll do is I'll delete these LRF files because I know I don't need them. I don't use them. There, I don't need these. And LRF stands for low resolution files. Don't forget to like the stream. Oh yeah, good idea. I should do that also. Thank you very much, Bill. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I have to like my own stream, right? Let's see here. There's Jency's video still playing in the background there. How do I... Yeah, I was like, what is stream sniping? I saw some other YouTubers talking about it, and so I learned what that means here. Stream sniping. All right, let's see. How do I get to it here? There. Back it up. Dashboard. That's not... Oh, okay, here it is. So how do I get to my own video? Content, live, and talking through the editing. That's my son. He's on the rugby team over there. He's probably going, Dad, why'd you use my picture? So liking my own stream. Thank you for reminding me to do so, Bill. All right, so let's get back at it. I'll go ahead and delete these SRT files also because I know I will not need them. And these are all pictures that can be used for thumbnails. And let's do this. We're going to capture this here like that and just move it directly into Adobe Premiere Pro. This panel down here on the left. Where'd you go? There. And I'm just going to drag that entire 18 files and drop it in there, importing the files. So now they're all here. But what I should have done was I should have created a folder first, 01, for footage. And this is just how I like to organize my files. This is how I like to organize my this entire interface here. And so all these videos will now go into that one folder. And the goal is to be done with this evening, so it's not going to be a very long stream. That's so the goal, right? Let's see. After footage, I usually create an audio folder for when I bring in music or sound effects if I need to. And then I also have a photos folder or bin, and I also create a sequences folder, sequences, and I'll use that to create. So I shot the videos primarily at 30 frames per second, it looks like. The last two were 60 frames per second. I wonder why it did it that way. Why it switched over. Interesting. All right. So the question is, for one, 36, 30, so they're not in numerical order yet. So 28 there. Now they're in numerical order. By clicking the name button, it reorganized them in numerical order. Clicking it again, making it go downwards, switches that order. So we want it to be ascending, 28 to 42. And I can take all these and drop it over here on the right hand side, and it should keep it in order. So now that's the question. Did it work? 28, 29. I'm just double checking. 30, 31. Because the last thing I want to do is get to the point where it's like, yep, it didn't work. And this little clippy thing here, I could probably delete that because I know there's no action going there. I did shoot with an ND16 filter today. It was weird because the clouds were there. It was super bright, so I thought 32, but then I saw the clouds and I thought, let's just go with a 16. It's going to get washed out still some, I think. But when it got dark, it would have been too dark, I think. And so I think the 16 was decent enough. So when I click on that, I'll click on Q, which deletes that file here. And I'll click Q over there again, and it brings it over. So, and there shouldn't be any more short files like that. Oh wait, there is right here. And, oh, that's the end. That's probably what that is there. So all this, I bet I shot some footage of the water tower and just did some fly-throughs also. So this is, all right, this is the, if we cut it, because they went to halftime. So I was like, I'm going to go fly around for a second. We're going to put a marker cut there. Because I know this, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Undo. We're going to cut it there. Control K cuts the clip right there. All right, so move it along, move it along. I kind of want to use, I shot this for the beginning, the intro, if you will. So they're highlighted. I'm going to move them up. And that's easy to reselect and move these over here. So you see how if I do it like this, right, and just move it over, it's just going to place it there. But if I press Control, it's going to shift everything to the right. Boom, like that. Pretty neat, right? Michael, good evening. How are you, my friend? Thanks for joining. What time is it over there now? 4 a.m.? Are you up already, bro? Holy smokes. It's crazy. That's cool. Yeah, my son had a rugby match today, so I drove up to Hampton, Sydney. I left the house around 8:40. I got there at 11:45. So a good 3-hour drive, only one stop. And I got there pretty quick because I wasn't drive streaming. So I was able to drive a little faster than just a little over the speed limit. Just a little bit. So shot some video of him playing the game. He was a starting scrum half. So he was number 9. Very proud of him. Got some good tackles in there. Got some really good passes. And coach said he did a really good job because, I mean, for one, yeah, this past fall was the first time for him never even, is when he learned how to spell rugby. And so I'm very proud that, and happy that he's enjoying the sport, But yeah, I'm using my Fortnite interface right now to do this live stream, trying something a little bit different with it all and such. So you can see my keystrokes as well as my face while I edit this video. But yeah, it's a total of hour 19, which is, not too much, not too bad. Everything's in order, and let's see, just flying through here. I'm going to, you saw how that cut was though, and I'm pretty critical about what I shoot. What I want to show. Does he still have the red boots? It makes him easy to spot from the air. Yes, he does. Good memory. Holy cow. Yeah. He's wearing the red boots. I'm glad you called them boots also. Because they're not cleats, Dad. They're boots. All right. Learning the lingo. But watch. You see how kicked over like that? I didn't like that. So I actually got to get rid of that that clip there, Control A, Control K, and so it removes that tiny little piece. It won't take it because this V2 needs to be there. Delete and make it a little bit bigger. And it's very slight, but it's just something that irritates me when I see that uneven, like jittery movement. So let's see, home, and I'll just do a fade in. Also apply default transitions so it fades into it. And we're not going to do a lot of intro. So you saw how it shifted hard like that. That uneven movement, you know, I do not like. So we're going to cut it here. And we don't need a lot of intro footage. We know it's Hampton, Sydney. So actually we're going to use this footage here like this. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. That's good enough right there. Okay. Because it's a clip, right? And or I put it to the sound of music. Right, and then go ahead and bring it back around the back here, but that's nothing interesting back there. And let's see here. I did get some shots. Oh, could you see the difference? It's dark, right? And then you'll see how it changes when the cloud went out of the way. So here, look. This was the same exact clip. No shadow, right? There's no shadow on the ground. And then this shadow starts to present itself right there. The cloud moved out of the way. Look at the shadow. Here comes the shadow. Right here. This cloud's moving out of the way. Look at that shadow just present itself. That was kind of cool. You know, let me turn on my mouse highlighter for you also so it's easy to see my mouse pointer. Put this off to the side. Manang Needs, good evening. Thank you for joining and listening in as I edit this video. So that was kind of neat of a transition there, but we're gonna do this once it passes this way. We're gonna cut it here. Control A, Control K puts a cut line in this video clip. We're gonna bring it back around this way here, and so when it passes through like this, Control A, K, Q, and here, so it'll look like this. Bringing it around. It's actually a really long clip. It clips here, and I'll adjust it so it actually be to like the beat of the music if I have music doing that like that. So I'm gonna cut it sooner than that also because I just want to boom. And so this is at 8, so maybe at the 11-second mark here ish, right? Let's see. I have to crank my cell phone almost to full volume. Is there a way you could turn your mic up? Interesting. I've got the mic on right now. Let me ask who else is having issues with my audio. But thank you very much for mentioning that, Dan. I appreciate that greatly. Manang Needs, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. It is 11 p.m. here, and I could probably just use my man voice, Dan, and speak a little louder for you and everyone. Cool Cat, how does the audio on your end sound? And yeah, great thought. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the gain. Because there is a gain function here, and it's turned up all the way already. You know, and how would I turn that up more? But thank you very much for asking. Audio is good quality and level. Interesting. I don't know what to tell you, Dan, other than possibly... Roger that, Michael. What if maybe an earbud? You know, I appreciate you listening in, and I wish it could be louder on your end without you having to turn up your cell phone all the way. You know, but I appreciate it. I appreciate you. So let's go through this though, and I'll talk a little louder for you, Dan. I too am hard of hearing. It's funny. I'm not actually wearing my, what do you call it? But the audio level is low. The microphone sounds good, but the audio level is low. Yeah, and I've got the gain turned up all the way too. And so, but yeah, I'll just try to talk louder for you, Dan, and hopefully everybody else can adjust as appropriate. And I'll try to maintain that same level of sound also. All right, so, and I'll mess with this some more later on. You know, I was just trying to capture some different shots. Oh, that was kind of neat here. I forgot I did this. Just passing through. So we're at the 1/3 mark there. Let's cut it there. And select, ripple delete here. Bringing it backwards and through, and that was neat. I wish that I had kept that more in the center, and I could probably just adjust that differently if I need to. Alright, we'll cut it there. Whoops, AK. Because then I think I just swing it back around out to the field. Okay, so that's what I did there. What I'll probably do is cut it like on a beat with this, with whatever song I choose later. I kind of like this whole pan over to the rugby field right here. Okay, and they were at halftime, which is why I decided to shoot all this like this and do this number here. Yo, look at that giant cloud that's passing over the field right now. See that? That shadow? Pretty cool, right? All right, so let's see here. Bringing it back around. They're about to ready to start. Again, did I bring it in? I think I brought it in to change out batteries. So this is the start of the game here. The field looks muddy. Grass is dead. And they basically play through. So there's not a lot of editing that I need to do, I think. Oh, you know what I do want to do? So what's neat about this, about Adobe Premiere Pro, if you look up here on the top right corner, I've got this thing called Lumetri Color, where when I tap on that, right, it gives us this menu for basic color correction. If I click on auto, because I'm not good at seeing the colors, how they're supposed to be, did you notice that it gave it a little bit more of a brownish tint? You know, it changed the saturation level here, changed these numbers were all zeroed out here on the right. If you could even see that. Can you see that? I'm assuming that you can. But all of these were reset. 0, 100s, these are zeros. When I click on auto, it auto corrects it to be whatever the program thinks it should be based on white balances. You know, so if I were to grab this eyedropper here, put that on this dude's white shirt there, right? It'll use that and auto correct to, as a, you know, to that white. So, all right, so let's just move on to the next clip. In fact, I need to do that with all the clips. And unfortunately, I don't think I could select all of them and click on Lumetri Color. I just have to actually, you know, click on it. So let's see what kind of color correction occurs here. I don't have anything white in this picture that I could feed off of. Okay, not much of a correction there. Here, let's see. And it's something that I always do prior to, because you see how I'm doing this so many times. This was just, what, one clip earlier? Had I done it prior to the cuts, it would have done it for the entire thing. But as you also saw, there's a lot of changing light. It was shadowy, and then it was sunny. So that will affect that color correction also. And so what I should do is color correct to when the sun is out or as appropriate, and not, so it's actually good that I chopped it up, that is, before hitting the color correction. So we're going to keep going here like this, and then that, and then we'll do that one more in the very beginning. And that's, if you will, a quick little intro. It'll be even faster. It's not going to be that long. I mean, look, 2 minutes of an intro, that's way too long before they get to the game, right? To me it is anyway. This has been color corrected already as well. We're going to go to this clip, and there's several clips that need this. So we're going to get to all of them. It's the weather affecting the video. In what way? Oh, there's my son right there, Michael. Yep, with the red boots. Yeah, he's the only one on the Hampton-Sydney team that wears red boots. But it was very windy. I mean, I could feel the gusts, but the drone held pretty stable. You know, I guess I felt the gusts on me, not on the drone itself. You know, I mean, the drone did really well handling the wind gusts that occurred and the consistent wind that was blowing throughout the game. But temperature-wise, it wasn't too hot or cold. You know, oh, the lighting. I was using an ND filter, and the clouds it was 1 p.m., so very bright day. And it was slightly overcast, you know, with clouds moving over the field. So, for example, let's take a look at this clip here. You could actually see the cloud, a giant cloud right here. Take a look. See that dark spot there? There's a cloud there. And so we had a couple of those going throughout the day. Had I not put an ND filter on, being that it was 1 p.m., and I only used an ND16. I did not use a P&J's Homestead Adventure. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Nice to see you. Yes, it did affect the lighting for sure, which is why I've got to do, well, these color corrections. I actually like doing Lumetri color correction also. It's easy to do. It's not that way I don't have to mess with this section here at all. In fact, you can't see it because my big head's in the way. So let's move my big head out of the way real quick. Face cam, color source 2. Let's do this. Put me down up over here. There. But right over here is what I'm talking about. Right? This Lumetri color. I don't know how to manipulate these. And then I'm like, oh, what am I doing? And so, you know what? It's just easier for me to do this. Click on auto, and it figures it out for me. Boom. You see how it shifted it all over? I don't have to do anything else. And this production, it's not I shot this for free. It's for the team. It's for coach, you know, so that he can coach his men, his players on rugbying, playing the sport, so they can get better. And he'll share this with the other team, of course, so that the other team can get better also. They let's see here. We had an early lead. We had the first lead. Then they took a lead, like 29-9, I think is what it was, or 7. And then we ended up winning the game 54-31, maybe. So pretty high scoring game. A lot of good lessons learned. A lot of things that the boys need to work on, that the men need to work on, you know. But yeah, this is all I'm doing, and I'm glad that it's all in order. But yeah, it's basically just 1 hour footage, and now it's like, all right, you know, I needed to capture the footage for. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That was a cool shot. That's my son right there, number 9. In fact, let's play that through. I could actually see about this. Who has the ball? I think he has the ball. Yeah, he has the ball. So that was kind of cool. Oh, I wanted to. Oop, too much. I want to capture that as a. He's running around the back. Number 9. Good pass. That was cool. You know. Hey Lance, good evening. How are you, brother? Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, just talking through a really quick edit. You know. Trying something different, plus I haven't done anything in a while either, you know. And I did shoot video in January. I shot some in February and March. March 15th, I think, was the last time I shot video, but I haven't edited anything. So my son was playing rugby, and we're getting this shot here. I want to capture the thumbnail here, though. Let's see this angle, if this is any better, because there's my son right here. Number 9. Just playing it through, All right, that's kind of a cool shot, action shot there. Boom. Let's capture that as for the thumbnail for this video when I post it. So, export frame. I think this is it. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna call this. I have a when I make all my files. I'm happy to share that with you here too. I have a naming convention, which is year 2024 0406, and then I'll just put thumbnail TN for HSCVCU Hampton City College versus Virginia Commonwealth University, and then VCU, and we'll just call this number 1, and this is or A, and it goes directly into the thumbnails. The path is here, and I click OK, and that'll save there, and I'll open up Adobe Photoshop later on if you are interested in seeing how I'll edit the thumbnail for YouTube, because there are specifications like it's got to be less than 2 megabytes large and be a 1280 by 720 is the resolution size, the pixel size. All right, but that's that there, and then you could see that the cloud cover came in and changed the coloring. So let's just see when it occurs, because what I could do is recorrect it so the grass at least matches the same, looks the same. But let's see here. Good pass, Severin. Good run. Yeah, it was. I was trying different things with the shots and the composition for the action of the game, trying to follow it, and it's difficult to follow. All right, so there you saw how that changed color. That's because the cloud, came rolling in. L is a fast forward, and pause. L, and right. Here comes the cloud. Oh, it got really bright. You could see the shadows. There's a cloud there. That's when it got darker. So we'll back it up a few frames right here. Nope. And we'll wait for the shadows to disappear, and then I'll do the color correction. There. So Control K puts a cut right there in that clip, and then I'll put the cursor and highlight this clip, and then I'll click on auto here. Let's reset it first, and then click on auto, and it should do its magic to color correct that video. All right, it color corrected it. It's greener up here, but it didn't do much for the grass here. So, because that grass is already dead, right? All right, so let's go through, and yeah. Those clouds. And I did shoot video here of the scorecard. So I'm just going to clean this up a little bit so that it looks better. And so what we'll do is we'll cut that there. That might be the ending of the video. I did some fly-through shots here, which were pretty cool. I thought. I don't remember. I was just flying around just for the sake of flying around at this point. So I basically had the drone flying over that green area that you saw on the right-hand side there, going back and forth. But this is the college campus where my son goes to school. so we're gonna delete all that stuff there. Oh wait, there we are. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to get a photo with him. So what I'll probably do is I'll cut this and send it to Grandma, to my mom, and my mom and dad, or make that a reel or a YouTube short. Okay, so let's see here. They're not gonna care for that all the shaking of hands kind of thing. They'll be done with it. So let's do this. That fly through here. They want to capture this, so it'll end with and right okay, so it actually clipped it there already. Maybe I did that and I just don't remember, but I wanted to start about when I start getting forward movement here. There. Control A, K. Zoom in. Let's see what's at the beginning of this. Still on the field, still playing. Gotta figure out now where the end of the game is. Right about here. I think that was the last play. Someone threw the ball at that lady. Yeah, that's the game. So, okay. We'll delete this. Close that. And then we'll do the last fly through here. Control K. Q. The Q button here deletes it. There, boom, and maybe what I'll do is I'll switch it up there. And then fade it out there. So Control K, and because there's not much else to see over here. Yeah, we'll delete this. And I like to use a fade out. What is it called? Default transition cross dissolve. Apply default transition. Hanging with JD. I saw you playing earlier, bro. Yeah, I had just gotten off Fortnite. I got on right for a quick solo game. So check this out. Last night, I was like, remember I was done playing, and I was just looking at YouTube for a little bit, and then I thought to myself, I think around midnight, I go, you know what? Just like my my gaming channel says, just one more game. So I played one more game, and I won it. I posted that video on, and so I went to bed with a victory crown, and I just got home, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna play one quick game. So did a quick warm up in red versus blue, got on, and I got a crown win. So yes, it was actually pretty good. I was very happy with that, how that one. I think I got 5 or 6 eliminations on that one. Maybe it was 5, and 6 was last night. Point is, I got the win, and I was reviewing it because there are things I should have died. I should not have won that last game because lack of situational awareness. In fact, to go to the Cyraval, I think I posted it already. That video. Yeah, if you guys, for anybody in here that's interested in it, go to this channel here. I could post a link to my own thing. Nerd, right? Let's see here. So YouTube, is it? No, I got to go to here. Right click, Google Chrome. No Sag Cyraval. And then YouTube. And then home. There, where, I need to go to this studio. Go to the studio, content, and then this one here. Get a shareable link, minimize, and yeah, I posted that win. I do want to chop it up a little bit into, make it a short, just like my other short. But I got to do this video first, which is a video of my son's rugby game from today, from earlier. All right, so basically, this was a really quick, easy edit because all I'm doing is putting all the clips together, changing out the color or color grading it, and that's the extent of color grading that I do, pressing Lumetri color, because I don't got time for that, for what I shoot and such. So I can delete some of this other stuff here. I think I bring it in here to change out the batteries. Yep. So they don't need to see that. And boom. So cut that out there. Bring it in and land it. Let's see. Good landing. I brought it in pretty quick also and put it right on the with minimal adjustments as I brought it in for landings. Yeah, just a one little bouncy bounce and put it right on the landing pad. So that was cool. But we can delete that because team doesn't need to see that, or nor do they want to see that. But the lift off here, they're already playing, so I recorded as soon as I took off. Let's see. And that's the end of the game. Double check what I want to do because I'm effectively looking at the splices, which they're just going to be hard cuts. It's like bam. All right, because coach is looking at this from a from game perspective. I use Adobe Premiere Pro, and I use it for several reasons. Number one reason is I know how to use it. I learned how to use Adobe Premiere Elements. I bought Adobe Premiere Elements and Adobe Photoshop Elements in like 2012 from Best Buy. It was a package deal for two programs for one price, and I learned how to video edit with those. And it was just a natural transition to go from Elements, which is like the basics, to Pro, which I purchased the Creative Cloud subscription, so I've got Premiere Pro, Rush, Express, blah blah blah, in one package, and that's for work. And of course, we, I use it for personal use also, because why not, right? But yeah, Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what I use. In fact, I am not an affiliate for Adobe. I thought I might be. There I am, and we're about to land and change out again. So we're gonna delete here. Control A, Control K, puts a cut right there. And where's the other one? Control A, Control K. So we're gonna delete those two items. Press Q to delete. Highlight that space, press Q to ripple delete, and we're good. All right. And of course, I watch a lot of YouTube videos on how to do what I'm doing right now. All right. So let's see. So that was the score at the half there, and I'm not gonna go into the details of when they scored and stuff like that, because I'm not going to. Let's see here. I don't like Adobe anymore because they went subscription based. I use Adobe for work, Photoshop, and InDesign. Right on. Yeah, I don't like that they went subscription based also, but my company's paying for it. We pay what, I think $600 or $500 per year for it. And yeah, it's easy. It's free for me. If I were to do it, I'd probably still continue to use it and pay for it because, it's the job, right? It's the job. Or learn how to use a program for free so I don't have that expense. But that's what I got now. So let's put some music to this. I've got an hour and 13 minutes of music to put to this, which I'm pretty much just gonna loop in probably a lot of other. You know what? I can use the same song choices from last time just to give it some, because this is what you'll hear when you play it right now. Nothing, right? Exactly. Yeah. And you know what I say about if it's free? I'll take 3. If it's free, it's for me. Yeah. Nerd. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and I do want to add a title. So let's do this. Control S to save it. File. I'm going to open up an old project from last year. So projects, let's see, HSC. We're going to pull up they played VCU before here. And I'm opening this up because it's already got some stuff in here that I want to use. Let's see, videos, search, and okay. Couldn't find the files that I was using before. Look at that. I was so detailed with it. I was keeping a score and doing all that cool stuff, you know. But yeah, that's a lot of work to have to do right now. So let's see. You could use Q and W to trim the clip without the second cut. Don. Yeah. You know what, bro? Let's see here. Let me go back to it here. All right. So here, Q and W. All right. I see what you. Yeah, that's right. It's I have that programmed into mine also. I forgot about that. You see, that's the problem with not editing. Because what does W do? It's ripple delete to the line, right? Because that's what I just did. So, for example, what Don's talking about here is that's the highlighted. I press Q to delete, right? And then if I press W, it'll bring everything to this line. So it's a ripple delete to the cursor without having to press anything. So that's pretty cool. Very handy. Thank you for that reminder, Don. I appreciate it. And once again, the great thing about these Control Z, gotta put that clip back. These chats, for one, I can actually pay attention to it and learn something new once again. But that's the problem with not editing for a long time. I forgot, how to. I got the basics, but what are the keystrokes again? And I had a whole bunch of stuff memorized, and it's like. I saw this one person that I watch a lot of. What is her name? She's a YouTube tutor. Her YouTube videos, it's Premier Gal, G-A-L, Premier Gal. Trim forward and trim back. All right, there you go. I have Q set to be ripple delete for me. So as you saw here, it's highlighted there. Q will take the whole thing away. Control Z. All right, so I could do trim to that point, I think is what you're talking about. So I'll do Control A, Control K, right? It cuts it and then do the thing, but that's what oops, get rid of that, there. But, and trim back. Yeah, trim forward, trim back. Let's see here. So here, Q would normally be trimmed forward, meaning everything from this line to the next clip would be trimmed, and in this particular case, W trim back to that line. But I don't have my keyboard shortcuts set up like that. Yeah, I changed them because that's what I use a lot of. But the trim forward could be a very useful function, for sure. And it depends on what one uses a lot of, right? I use ripple delete all the time. And I change a couple of other things on here. Like if I have, for example, let's see here as an example, Q, and then I click over here, Q. So I press Control Alternate G for close the gaps. Did you see that? So in other words, Control Z. I've got 2 spaces here, and instead of doing the Control or the Q here, ripple delete, and then ripple delete, ripple delete, ripple delete. I can have a whole bunch of gaps here like this. Q, right, and Q. So now you can see all these gaps here. Control Alternate G will close the gaps for me. So that's how I have that set up for that. Cut, trim, trim for interviews are the Speed Demon keys. Cut, trim, trim. You're talking about the Control K, because that's what I have set up for mine. And yeah, Speed Demon is a good thing to be able to do. And why? Efficiency in getting your videos out there and cut up and trimmed to export faster, But and again, I just need to start editing more, right? So, and relearning the program, because I made a video for my Fortnite channel. Have you seen that by chance? I actually just that video that I put up there, but that's just raw, But I did create a video. I'll show that to you when I'm finished with this if you want. But it's in the Cyreval. It's a short. 3 hours to make a 16-second short. Let's go to this video here. What do I have at the very beginning? So that was kind of cool. A lot of time to edit. I'm just gonna capture this here, copy, and then let's see here. Let's just put it. Whoops. We're gonna put that in the very beginning of this project here. That wasn't what I wanted, or was it? Control Shift Z puts it back. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Go back to that. Home. Is it this one? Wonder why. Because that's that graphic all the way to the top right left corner there. I just want this. Copy, and then lock, paste. Where'd it go? There it is, here. All right. And on that note, we might go right into the game. We don't need all this. We don't need to look at this water tower any more than we did. And so maybe what I'll do is I'll go from here. Why do I have that? Oh, I just wanted to get the shot of that. So we're going to delete this. Q. All right. Really loud. Oh, the music just now? Sorry about that. Yeah, that's in the program, obviously, so sorry for blasting the speakers on you guys. I should have warned you. Let's do this. HSC. Oh, I got an idea. We're going to get rid of all of this here. Q. That goes on top there. And I'm just going to actually cross all that out. So that goes away. And what I think I'm going to do here is fast forward this out, because we actually fly over to the game here, like so. And I get into the position. That's a really long, but this is just a really quick cut and edit, just for the sake of the coaches, getting information to the boys. For coaching. What if... Yeah. All right, so... Yeah, we're gonna grab some music from the very first one that I did where... Yeah, what I started doing was every time they scored, like right before they would score a try, it was like the theme song for scoring a try. But they scored so many tries in this particular game, it's like, man. And I didn't keep track of when they were because I forgot that's what I did on those videos. So I am just going to, let's see. Yeah, we're just going to pull up the playlist from the very first video that I shot. HSC at... That wasn't it. Was it that one? At University of Richmond? William and Mary. Where's the Longwood game? Completed? Projects. Maybe it's in this drive, D drive. Three Oaks Fly Day. Because that's got a good playlist of songs that I could just pull from. These are all projects that I've done. I cannot. Where did it go? Super odd. This is what happens when you don't organize your stuff. I'm looking for the Longwood University game. Orbits chasing inverted yaw spin fail. Longwood University. What's this one? Locate. Oh, I did a whole bunch of stuff with this one also. Search. Videos. Search. Okay. Let's see. That's only 42 minutes of video that I shot. Oh, sorry about that, Lance. Let's see. I need to turn the volume. Was it loud? And what if I need to turn it down here? How's this sound now? All right, mind your speakers, folks. I'm going to play some music. Better, but I turned it down here. Okay, roger that. Let's see. What did the volume change at all? Like, cause what I did was I changed the volume, as you can see here. Right? Look at your audio bars, still loud. Oh, you know what? I leave those audio bars like that over there on the right, because YouTube actually downgrades the sound quality. It downgrades it. I've tried to adjust it so it's normal on my end, but okay, 5, like that. These sound bars are on the right. That's the video itself. YouTube actually changes that. So I've tried to adjust it so it's normal sound here right before. And what it does is it makes it too low where you can't hear it. So I leave it loud so it's normal. not this one. Let's see here. Is it this one? How much music do I have here? 111. You know what I could do? I could just do this. Take all of that, copy it over into here, and paste it. Music too loud, we don't hear you at all. If it's too loud, you're too old. Let's see here. All good, gentlemen. All good. Alright, let's see. Can I extend this all the way out to the end? Because I'd rather just extend it all the way out to the very end. And because I've trimmed some of these song videos before, or these song clips, just so that they jive with each other. There, that's good. Hanging, you don't want to hear music over narration. Alright, so okay, cool. I think we're good to export this the way it is. I'm good with it. Again, this particular video is primarily to so the coach has something to show his team. That's the primary audience for it all. No one's gonna sit and watch through an hour of shoddy drone footage, you know. But oh, I hear you. Can you guys hear me? I should not be muted right now. And I was just talking through this entire process for it all. H.265 are the settings that I use for when I upload it here, and then video. I do match source, so it'll probably make 60 frames per second, more. This is stay at square pixels. That's 4K right here. I do render at maximum depth and render maximum render quality. Frame sampling, hardware encoding, I keep it at high. And because I'm editing, I'm putting this to where to go 60 frames per second, right? My bit rate should be at 120. If I were editing this at 30 frames per second, then I'd change this to 60 Mbps. Highest will be there, and then just to double check the audio, this is 4800 hertz. Yep, that's it. So file size will be 65 megabytes. So it's an hour and a half of video that and watch. So you saw how loud it was, Lance, right? You saw how loud it was in the editing side, right? Once I upload it to YouTube, YouTube will downgrade it, will lower the volume. Because when I bring those levels down lower, what happens then is it makes it really quiet on YouTube. I can't find that balance. So, at least that's how I solved that problem, that issue. But it takes a little while to get things going, and that's my process. That's how I'm doing it. Sure, for sure, I do want to learn how to do what you're talking about, Lance. So it is more convenient to be able to see what the decibels should be in this right-hand column versus guessing what it's going to downgrade to. 100% agree. I'm on board. But it's 11:45 right now p.m. And you can teach this old new tricks. I'll find a video on how to do that and really get more into it. But yeah, it is super weird, and maybe it's because what's happening is, what I think is happening. So when I play it right now, is it still loud? Because I turned the volume down. What I'm thinking is it's loud because the microphone is picking up the video or the audio versus you listening to the desktop audio. At least in Prism Live here, for example, right? You could see my audio mixer here. The only thing that should be, playing for you guys is the mic Yeti, which is this one, this microphone. Versus, as you can see, desktop audio is not activated. Or is it activated? But yeah, 100% agree. It shouldn't be doing that, And when I first people were telling me your audio is too low when I was first making videos. I was like, what? Really? Because when I'm editing it, it sounds fine to me here. But I'm like, all right, I couldn't. I'm in that process. I was in that process of figuring it out, and I figured out that uploading it loud, YouTube downgraded it for me. So, but thank you. So this will take 1 hour and 3 minutes. So I'm not going to bed until 1 a.m. Oy vey. What to do, right? I might actually play some Fortnite. Let's go see what the other guys are doing right now. Let's see. JD, you still hanging? You still hanging, JD? If you click on the audio in the timeline over here. Well, it's rendering right now, so I can't do anything with it because it's processing. But go ahead, Lance, I'll listen. Then go to effects control and find volume. Okay. Tracking. Okay. I'll try that. Yeah, I might, let's see here. Yeah, I'll give that a shot, man. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lance. But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and end this live stream and start another live stream I'm going to play some Fortnite if anybody's interested in watching me play some Fortnite. I'll talk through that also because I do have a process of how I play the game for the sake of, for fun. That is the timeline, yes. Roger that, brother. But all right, I'm going to end this. I'm going to play some Fortnite. And I'm going to start another stream on my other channel, which is, if you're interested in watching that, let's see here. Yeah, I started a gaming channel. No, I appreciate that, Lance. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Check out this video that I made real quick. Now, tell me, how does the volume sound to you on this? It's a YouTube short. It's 16 seconds. Oh, wow. 1,400 views. That's cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Can you hear it? Because I don't hear anything right now. Hanging with JD. Yeah. This was from this is that short that I made. Ooh, I gotta like my own video. Can you guys hear any audio with this one? No, can't hear it. Okay, check. So let's see here. Yeah. Click that audio button. How's the volume now? Heard the car roar. Performed a tactical peek. Scoped target. First shot, point of impact was low from point of aim. Used new dope. Adjusted 1 tick for point of aim. No sound? Okay, how about now? Point of impact. Turning up the volume. Yeah. Heard the car roar. Performed a tactical peek. Scoped target. First shot, point of impact was low from point of aim. Used new dope. Adjusted 1 tick for point of aim. Point of impact. Now we hear. Alright, so you guys are hearing the audio, I think. Car roar. Performed a tactical peek. Scoped target. From shot, point of the speaker. Was low from point of aim. So I've got a desktop speaker. Point of aim. And the microphone is picking that up. Point of impact. Now, let's go to. Oh, I can't do it. I was gonna open up Premiere Pro. The edit of this, But yeah, but I have my audio turned down because of your last music. I hear you, Lance. Indeed. Thank you for, and apologies that you had to make an adjustment like that. I blasted your speakers on you, you know. But yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream for this video editing talk through, if you will. Another 1 hour and 8 seconds left, and I don't want to leave my computer on all night long while that plays through. So I might actually just do some YouTube surfing / maybe I'll play a game of Fortnite. I was gonna say I could edit another YouTube short, but I can't do anything because it's locked up on me, you know, or this, you know, the program is being utilized by a current project. Excuse me. But I know Justin Stickley is online right now playing video games also. JD, you playing Fortnite? Are you done for the evening? Because what I'll do is I'll minimize this and turn Fortnite on. I wonder if I can do both at the same time. I'm kind of afraid to do that because it is using the GPU. I probably shouldn't play Fortnite while it's encoding this entire 1 hour video. So I might just surf the internet. You know, but let's see here. But yeah, it was a good day today, you know. Drove up there 3 hours. You know, and hung out with my son, watched him play some rugby, and then he invited me to his fraternity, his house. They were doing a benefit. So he's a Theta Chi. They were having a benefit crab boil. They boiled shrimp and stuff like that. Yeah, no worries, brother. I'm so tempted to try to see if I could play Fortnite right now while I'm encoding this. You know what? You never know until you try, right? I'm doing it. Minimize. Oh, I can't even minimize the program? If I minimize it here. Nope, can't minimize it there. D, okay. I'm doing it. If it locks up on me, at least, did I save it? I'm pretty sure I saved it. But I'm going to end this live stream and start a new live stream on my, on my gaming channel. Yeah. I might just play red versus blue for the sake of just putting range, you know, rounds down range, if you will, for the fun of it. I mean, I've got an hour, like I said, so yeah, it was really good. I wanted to eat a lot more, but I knew if I ate a lot, I'd be sleepy on the drive home, and I had a 3-hour drive back from Farmville, Virginia, south to Virginia Beach, where I live, as you know. So I was like, I only had a couple crawfish and a couple shrimps and, you know, potatoes and such. But ooh, it's working. Let's see if it will continue to work. So I've got a temperature reading on the on the motherboard, and it says it went from 97 to 100 degrees just now since Fortnite had started. What's this? Creative XP reward. Playing crazy red versus blue while it was undergoing calibration. Okay. Cool, thanks. What's happening here? Yeah. But I wonder... Yeah, I'm going to start another live stream. I feel like I should start another live stream. Or I'll just keep this going. And let folks... What? You know what? We're just going to play from here. I'm not going to... It's going to take too long for me to start a whole brand new live stream for this game. And my live streams are vlogging anyway. You know, it's not always about droning. Although, you know what we could do? You know what I really want to do? I want to after action report my games, so to speak. So that's what we're going to do. Replay. Because in other words, I want to review what I did, you know, the kills that I did, and, you know, talk to myself about what I should do better. Coach me being a better player, knowing what I know. You know, so we're going to play the game from last night. I had 6 eliminations, 100 players, 24 minutes and 21 seconds play. And confirm. I'm going to stop the recording on Prism Live and then restart it so it's a new clip. Record. And then what I'll do is I will upload that clip to my Cyrovel channel. So I'm going to fast forward that because I want the sound to be there. So how does it sound? Can you guys hear any sound? And I'm assuming that you can hear the sound from the microphone once again. So it's fast forward through. In other words, let me try this. I'm going to turn the speaker off. Can you hear the game sounds right now? Pause. I just paused it. Did you hear any game sounds earlier? I mean, I got that thing set up to 90. Let's see here. So, good landing. Let's talk through this. And we're actually going to use the Xbox or the PS4 controller to fly around. Third person, drone, follow drone, attach drone free. So I'm just going to follow my buddy around here. This. You still hear it? Interesting. So you can actually hear the game audio. Which I guess is... Okay, so desktop audio is actually going right now. So let's pause it here. In other words, in Prism Live, show you my screen, play it through, you can actually see the desktop audio going. So that makes sense that you can hear it. Now if I click this button, can you hear the desktop, the game audio? This is interesting, trying to troubleshoot through this. So with this muted, you shouldn't hear any game audio, even though it's playing right now. So to show you, where am I? There I am. Alright, let's see. Oh, I've got 2 eliminations already? Alright. I can't rewind or fast forward. Yeah, still here. Alright, so no game audio. Cool. So I'm going to turn that back on. Now you should have game audio. Yes? So that's a Prism Live function. So let's walk through this. I'm about to get another kill over there. Oh, I'm messing with this dude here. I try to throw a cluster clinger at him. Oh, you can't hear it? Huh. Interesting. Why? You should be able to hear it. F-in 11. Alright. Oh, I didn't turn the game on. Yeah, the game audio is on. You have game audio now, JD? Okay, so look at what I'm doing. I'm shooting from not behind cover. I'm just standing there, shooting at this dude, you know, very poorly, I might add. There's 2 more people over there. Or 1 more person over there. pause. All right, there. There, that should be drone free. Drone attached, drone free. Alright, I gotta get my drone. So this is cool. This is definitely a cool function of the game. Being able to fly a drone, so to speak, around. So we're smoking this dude here. Distance, which is the type of game that I like to play. I'm not behind any cover, so I need to do a better job of getting behind cover and fighting people. Look, I'm nowhere near any cover. Like, I should have gone behind or closer to that tree to fight, you know? So that was my fourth kill of the game already? And I have to use this trigger button to scroll down here. So, yeah, we're debriefing my actions. Alright, we're just going to loot that a little bit here. Yeah, not quite like flying a drone. I'm flying mode 2. I'm not a thumber. I prefer to pinch the sticks, if you will. And we're going to fast forward gameplay because I'm just looting around in the inside there. And we'll wait for them to come out. But, yeah, if I were to fast forward on the timeline, we lose audio. And I want to hear the audio. Oh, I just had another battle. There. Pause. And we're going to slow things down a little bit again. Put it back to 1 there, and raise it up some. So there they are. I think he hit me, which is why I'm kind of hiding over here in the corner. Play through. He's still shooting at me. So at least I'm using cover when he kills Laguna. And I'm using the building as cover. You know, using my right shoulder peak to shoot and kill the person. So that was decent. So that was my 5th kill. And we don't get anything until the very end. So we're going to fast forward all the way to the end, I guess. I think I'm hiding in that bush. I think I had a couple close calls in this game where I was just like low health and I left the fight. There's a delay between us. Yes, there indeed. Delays, they happen, right? Did I leave already? Oh, I left already. I was fast. I'm over here at the rail station. I think I'm going to go get the storm tower. Everything's fast forwarded. I turned around and I decided to go get the bunker. Interesting. The bunker doesn't present itself in the replays. We're just gonna go 2 times fast instead of 4 times speed. That way it's a little easier to follow. Or just get better at flying the drone. Yeah, we'll try to just be better at flying. But when you're doing the replay, as you can see... Oh, looks like Poseidon died in the storm. So I'm still hanging out inside there. hit the bridge. Oh, because I think I saw somebody over here. So I'm basically just going to walk out of the storm. So there I am. I've lost 2 NPCs so far already. With 2 followers. Why is it so slow? My gosh, he took off. There I am. I'm pretty sure I have shields. Oh, we're getting close to endgame. Because I loot this bunker and this is effectively where it occurs. So I went down there to go get some, what do you call it, green stuff. Slow it down a little bit. And it looks like they seeded me number 16 in this particular game. So there I am. There's a person inside the bunker there. There's 2 people up here. He's getting snuck up on there. Oh, that's Artemis, a follower. Okay. So these 2 are going to battle it out. Interesting. He's trying to be all sneaky. And just hiding and camping inside the bunker. There are 4 players left, so 1, 2, I'm 3. Where is the 4th one at? Okay, so he killed the one in the bunker. Healing up. Where's the other one at? Oh, there he is. Look, right there. He was on top of the mountain. Interesting. I'm still hanging out over there on the side. Those 2 are inside the bunker. I'm over there. That's me on the side in the middle there. See? There I am. 1, 2, 3. There's the other person up there. They moved up. I think I engaged that one. Oh no, they're gonna go into the bunker. They know that there's a person in the bunker. What in the world? Wow, he just snuck in there and destroyed that dude inside there. And Artemis didn't even scan him. So there I am running around. I run away for some reason. Oh, I go to get the car. That person actually stays in the bunker. See, they're just chilling in there. Because they're going to have to come out eventually. Oh, they got wings ready to fly if they need to. Looks like they wanted to see their wings. So I'm hitting the vehicle. I didn't hit enough. I feel like I should get shot at some more. So they're chilling up there. Stormer's gonna push them towards me. So now we're in a gunfight. They move up. And they right there, and I just using that rock as cover for the win. So I got to using decent, you know. Oh wow, did they have all 4 medallions, dude? One, 2. They had 4 medallions. Look at all that gold, all those gold guns. They had all the gold guns. Everything they had was gold except for the wings. One, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. You know? So, yeah, better use of, what do you call it? Cover towards the end there. Particularly, I'm using this rock here as cover, as you can see. I thought so anyway. I'm curious. I want to rewind it a little bit. Let's see a little bit more. Johnny Boy NPFSU is their name. Just want to rewind it a little bit. I want to see what he could see. Pause. Alright, so we're going to go to third person. This person's point of view. Ooh, what a freaky looking person. What, they're wearing a Spider-Man mask? Oh, it only gives me those types of controls. So there I am. I want to see what he can see. It's supposed to be third person gameplay. Okay. So not good use of cover on my part. I mean, look, I'm still way out in the open. Yeah. And my health got down low also, because I chose to engage in that kind of a gun battle. Let's watch it again one more time. So while I did have good use of cover, that rock. Good use of cover with the rock. I think I should have done more side-to-side strafe movement to ensure that I wasn't getting hit. I don't think I'm gonna end up playing the game tonight, actually. I'm tired. Yeah, I had a long day of driving around, you know. I got one game in, at least. But let's just analyze this particular gameplay. Here. Confirm. What would I tell me to do better? Is the idea. Coaching myself. Knowing what knowing the little bit that I know about playing this game. Oh, what? I should make it larger. FN 11. We're gonna do game. So this is what the game looks like. Robbing the vending machine. This is 1 speed, 2 speed. Picked up the legendary. What is that? Gateway shotgun, which I don't like, but it was a legendary, so. I wanted to try doing some slide fighting, but it wasn't working. Another good reason to have a follower distracting. Why is it still shooting like that? You know? Probably a robot, right? How come it doesn't show the X's for my kills? Yeah, I'm on mine. That's odd. Too bad you can't see my actual weapon. Okay, somebody was running around outside to look for him, but couldn't find him, so I continue my looting. Upgrade my weapons. So I get 2 more eliminations in this game. Storm tower. Oh, I get hurt pretty bad here. Fix my car, just in case. I decided I wanted to put it here so that my back is against the wall. So, opposite use of cover, but I'm covering my back so I can't get shot from behind. Or from the side. So take one out. You hear that vehicle? It's someone coming up on me. So now, I'm like, alright, I need to do this quickly. There he is. I tried to pick up his flashlight. Got hurt, so I'm out. Fix my screen here because it's supposed to be big, but it's not. I don't know why. It's being irritable. There we go. There. And maximize the screen. FN11. Oh, and let's put this back where it belongs. There. Alright. What's crazy is that this dude this freaking dude that was at that storm tower decides to follow me. All the way out here. Why is not a full screen? I've got full screen here, but it's not full screen in Prism. There we go. Alright, so check it out. He's like... Drone free. Play. Okay, where is this dude at? I know he's back over there because I'm there. He's already down there. Look, he's chasing me. So I left. Who won this fight? Because someone got third party. Oh, the lion got killed by her with the wings. With the white hair. Girl with the white hair. So I'm running around out here. I still only have 3 eliminations. I get another one at some point. Am I in the green stuff? Where'd I go? I'm just running around. We'll fast forward it to the next one. I know I make my way over here someplace at some point, so we're gonna go hang out here and then bring it backwards. Because I actually opened up that chest looking for shields. There I am. Go. Where'd I go? Alright, well, I'm about to get my next kill, so I think I'm by the train tracks. Oh, that's right. There I am. Wow, I didn't realize how close they were to each other. This game could have ended a lot sooner. But look at this. This is kind of funny. Because I run up here, I hear the footsteps, and I'm like, where are they? And she probably heard footsteps also. Because I was, look at that, I'm hiding right there, but they didn't know I was there. Being patient. Because she's looking at me, she turns away. Look, snipe from the head. And I'm just trying to get away at this point because I'm like, I'm hurt. And I wanted to fight the long game. She's throwing water at me. And I'm assuming that it was effective because look, nope. Maybe my shields are down. Or my shields have been down for a while. I went in there to try to hit those slap barrels, but that wasn't happening. Finally, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use my wounds. We both have the same idea to get to that side of the storm circle. Because that's where we need to be, over there. There I am, little screen. There she is, under the bridge. I'm eating a coconut because I had 0 shields. It still says 0 shields here, but I was increasing my shield count. So she's running up the side of the mountain that way. Or onto the train tracks there. I decide to fly. Looking around for her actually. There she is. then I see her. No, I didn't see her yet. I see her when she starts climbing around. I was like, ooh. I get a hit right there, 116. And then I just start peppering the bush. So she takes a couple more hits there. Come running up. I hit her. I shockwaved her into the storm. Wow, I sent her far. So she's dying now. She comes out, and I hit her a couple more, but look. Yeah, I might have killed her, but the problem with that was this. Look at my health. I'm at 52 right now. I'm actually less than that. I'm at 48. Maybe that includes my... I got down to 8 health. So, alright, I'm going to shut this off now. So, thank you very much, YouTube, for watching and hanging out with me this evening. Have a great night. Talk to you again.